We are going to be talking about digital IDs coming to America. And if you have not seen, I did talk about all the digital IDs in other countries and all the issues that they hold. And we're also going to be doing the same thing here, but with digital IDs in America. And people think that digital IDs are not here, but they are kind of. It's 1/3 there. I mean, we got digital driver's license IDs here. So these are all the states that have digital IDs. There's Arizona, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Iowa, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, Mississippi, Montana, Nevada, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, West Virginia, Wyoming. So those are all the states, but we're also going to be telling you the reasons why there's issues with these things. So if you want to go watch the issues with digital ID, it gets worse, and that's why I'm fearing for America to go the same route. And we're gonna talk about something else too as well. Limited acceptance. So Arizona, limited acceptance beyond TSA, e.g., few bars/stores, technical glitches at checkpoints, dependency on Apple/Google Wallet excludes non-smartphone users. California, their issues: low business adoption, only select stores for age verifications, must carry physical ID legally, ADA compliance hurdles for vision impaired, slow rollout despite tech hub status. Colorado, app versus wallet inconsistencies, state app not TSA compatible, accessibility barriers, uneven law enforcement acceptance. New York, fragmented use cases, TSA yes, but but limited elsewhere, privacy risk and data sharing, and delays in full interoperability. General U.S. states, limited acceptance, e.g. not all agencies/businesses, and varies by app wallet. Real ID compliance, which a lot of us have. A compliance waivers temporary. Equity gaps for low income/no phone users, potential phone search risks by police. So that's very interesting. It's not as bad. It's not as bad as, like the digital ID stuff, because guess what? Digital ID has a lot more information than a driver's license. I mean, driver's license, it does have some information, but it doesn't have everything a digital ID has. So we got that, and then now I got something very interesting. So something very interesting happened. If you know who Tim Walz is, Tim Walz, and I'm also going to be going over a lot of other things too, but Tim Walz. So we have a article here. Hopefully everyone's having a great day too. Make sure you like the video. Don't forget to like the video. Please like the video. Help push out this video to everyone that that should be knowing about this, and that's everyone. That's everyone. Everyone should be knowing about this. But yeah, this is very interesting. So they thought this would never happen in America, by the way. They thought this would never happen. And also there's also a I'll talk about that in another video. Actually, no, we'll talk about it here. Why not? So right here, there's this lady. She says, or the post here says, 10 days ago, Keir Starmer said digital IDs was to stop illegal migrants, right? Now they openly say it will be used for applying for jobs, your school records, paying for daycare, collect your pay slips, birth certificates, claim benefits, apply for nursery. Hackers will know everything. Like I said, bro, they're going to know everything. And also there's the Hungary. They're trying to fight. First, we'll return Syrian refugees. So I guess they're trying to return refugees or something like that. Vietnam. Also, Vietnam has closed 86 million bank accounts because they refused the digital ID. That is crazy. That is actually crazy. They refused it, and that's a scary feat to hold, I guess you would say. And I'm trying to look for okay, here we go. Okay, so this is crazy to me, right? So you say that, oh, we don't want digital IDs to come to America, but it's already here. It's 1/3 here. Driver's license is a third way there. So if you know who Tim Walz is, Tim Walz signs driver's license for all law allowing illegal aliens to obtain free government-issued photo IDs. And this is in Minnesota, by the way. Now, it's then that's Tim Walz doing that. And then now, Minnesota election officials confirm that illegal aliens can vote in state elections using their driver's license. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Illegals are able to vote in the Minnesota election. How many other states is this going to happen to? And we were told that this was not going to happen. We were told, oh, this is not going to go anywhere. This is, bro. Tell me this right now. Why is this happening? You're telling me people that are outside of the United States that come from like Mexico or like other countries and stuff like that can just come to America and go to Minnesota and then vote because they got a driver's license that says no name given on it? No name. It's wild to me. That is wild to me. And even Joe Rogan, too. Joe Rogan says right here, the mass immigration is not an accident. They're trying to destroy England. Also, that's England, but not the Minnesota. But that's another thing, too, is like there's a lot of stuff. And I think I'm going to be going over all my bookmarks in a video. We'll probably be reading all my bookmarks, all the things I bookmark. It's crazy stuff. And then not only that, right, we got some more. We got a few other things to talk about here. So not only that, we have more digital ID stuff, and this is crazy to me. So this is in Russia, right? In Russia, they have digital IDs as well. Hold on, let me find this real quick. All right, so we were talking about digital IDs from countries to United States, America states, and also too. There's also, by the way, there's also travelers, people traveling to the UK. We'll get to that in a second. So yes, Russia is implementing a digital ID, so more digital IDs. And in this, it's interesting. China has digital IDs, Russia has digital IDs, Canada has digital IDs, Nigeria has digital IDs, France has digital IDs. And go check out my country's digital IDs video. It's just so interesting that we disagree with a lot of what Russia does and what China does and stuff like that, yet we're following their footsteps on the digital footprints. And we're going to keep reading this here. So it says Russia is implementing a digital identity system through a new super app called Max, which combines government and private services with digital IDs, messaging, and payments. The system is in the process of being integrated with a test version of the digital ID feature recently launched and acquired a requirement for the app to be pre-installed on all new phones sold in the country. Users can create a digital ID by connecting their account to Gosu Luigi government services platform and verifying their identity using biometric data, face and voice, or a passport. The status digital ID feature is currently in a pilot phase, so they're getting there, but it's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen definitely before it does happen in America, but it's definitely coming to America. I think next couple of years. I don't think it's gonna happen right away because I think Trump. I don't think he's gonna allow that. I mean, who knows? I mean, I haven't really heard Trump talk much about digital IDs. If anyone has an answer to that, does Trump know anything about? Does he talk about that? I don't know. I've never really looked into that. But Russia previously planned to replace paper passports with electric IDs by 20. So this tells me that digital ID will become the future, and online currency will become the future. Because think about it, there's no way it's not. Why would every country go through and have digital ID? So how are you going to travel to another country without digital ID? Because you need that currency, right, that they use. Or obviously you can trade it in, right, and put in 600 for whatever currency you're going for. Right? I get it. You can definitely find ways for that, but it's just concerning to me that this is actually happening. Like, this is actually happening. Digital IDs are coming. Their 2030 agenda, 2028 to 2030 agenda is slowly coming. This is a third in America. There's digital IDs for driver's license. We're getting there. We're getting there, right? And then Not only that, we have so get this. This happened recently or something like that, or I saw an article, but this is very important. So yes, the EU will reject people who refuse to provide biometric data as a mandatory part. This is brand new too. Mandatory part of the new entry and exit system for non-US EU citizens. Those who refuse fingerprint and facial scans will be denied. So you have to, when you go to like let's say England or somewhere in the UK or whatever, or in the EU, whatever, right? And those who refuse fingerprints and facial scans will be denied. So you have to do facial and fingerprint scans. Think about that. We used to give them our passports and stuff like that, certain amount of things, right? Now we need to fingerprint it and facial scan it. That is crazy to me. And this is just more information getting spread everywhere. And I worry, I really worry for our future. I think a lot of these things are going to be hacker sensitive. I mean, there's so much information all in one spot. It's like the wildest thing. It's like the United States just put all this information and just made it free roam. Hey, grab it. Or not the United States, the other countries and stuff like that, right? And I fear for this, man. There's so much information. There's your passport, your birth certificate, your social ID, your social security and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's very worrisome. And you going to another country, and I've shared a clip too as well. I've shared a clip about it, and I don't think people believed it. To be real with you. And a lot of these clips, they don't sound believable, but they are. They're actually really happening, man. There is an article here. It says the Kenyan High Court has now suspended Bill Gates' immunity from prosecution. We do not trust the World Health organization. Vaccines have decreased fertility. The whole of Africa, including Kenya, is quickly turning on Bill Gates and the WHO after observing the long-term damage they have caused treating their populations like Guinea pigs and stuff like that. So that's very interesting. So Kenya court, they don't like what Bill Gates has done, and they are turning against what he has been doing because their fertility. This is another ID thing. So this non-citizen who doesn't speak English was denied a renewal. Get that, renewal. Yeah, he had a ID before this. So he got denied a renewal for his trucking license after the Trump administration issued new guidance to close loopholes. Isn't it interesting how in the Gavin Newsom video, I was talking about how these Democrats love loopholes. They love those like little inconsistency, convenient things. You know, those little inconvenience. Sorry, not inconvenience, but the convenience that they be having. You know what I'm saying? He's upset because he can't send money back to India now. Well, hey, you know what? If you love India that so much, you can always go back. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like you did something that was kind of illegal because you don't even speak English and you're sitting here driving and you don't even know I don't even know how this dude knows the signs. That's crazy, man. So Telegram sent this message to all of its users in France regarding chat control. Right, I haven't talked about much about this, but I did talk about it for like a second in a video. But people must know that the names of those who try to take their freedoms. Today, in the EU Union nearly banned your right to privacy. It was set to vote on a law that would force apps to scan every private message, turning everyone's phone into a spying tool. France led the push for this authoritarian law. Both former and current Interior Ministers Bruno Retailleau and Laurent Nunez supported it. Last month, they declared that police should see French citizens' private messages. The Republicans and Macron's Renaissance group voted for it. Such measures are supposed to fight crime. Okay, so fight crime, is for them, right? The European Union, they say they want to read your messages to fight crime. They want to give you digital IDs to combat illegal immigration and illegal migrants and stuff. Like, yeah, get the heck out of here. You're trying to redistrict to make Gavin Newsom's trying to redistrict to make elections fair. Yeah, no, you're not. You're not even taking care of the farmers, which I really hope he does. I really hope he does. Like I said in my video the other day, if he wants to take care of America, or, you know, if he wants to be president, right, more so than if he wants to take care of his own state itself, like, he's gonna have to really learn how to take care of us and take care of the streets, take care of the crime, take care of the brush, which I've heard he's actually done. Is interesting. He's actually taking care of the brush. Or starting to, which is good, because there's a lot of just dry brush, and it's an easy way for someone to create arson, which is bad. So anyways, though, such measures are supposed to fight crime, but their real target is regular people. It wouldn't stop criminals. They could just use VPNs or special websites to hide. Officials and police messages wouldn't be scanned either, since the law conveniently exempts them from the service. From surveillance. Only you, ordinary citizens, would face the danger of your private messages and photos being compromised. Today, we defended privacy. Germany's sudden stand saved our rights. But freedoms are still threatened, while French leaders are still trying to push these things. So they wanna read your messages. They want to give us digital ID. They want us to when we travel as a tourist, we gotta give them fingerprints and facial recognitions and stuff like that. Or Canada wants us. I've talked about all this, man. Canada wants to take your weapons. All these things. The IDs are coming to America. The IDs are coming to America. I mean, it's slowly coming. I mean, if all these other countries are doing it, all these other places are doing it, it's bound to happen. You know, it's like a trend. You know, you look at TikTok, right? You see a trend, then now all of a sudden everyone's doing it. Everyone follows that trend, right? That thing that gets popping off, right? I'm just saying, you know. Yeah. So this is about the Telegram stuff, really quick. Again, one more time. Germany, Poland, Austria, the Netherlands, Czechia, Finland, Luxembourg, Belgium opposed chat control. EU lawmakers needed countries representing 65% of the EU population to pass it, but Germany's last-minute opposition blocked it. They will attempt another vote in December. Again, yeah. And I also think Gavin Newsom is going to bring SB 771 and there's a lot of other bills too as well. But back in and now. Yeah, so that's pretty much the video. Digital IDs are coming to America. It's already here. It's already started. It really is. Like, a third there. So I think it will come. I think digital ID. This is concerning. Digital IDs, driver's license are in America. When will the other stuff start ramping up? Like, because we've seen the real IDs, right? We had real IDs. If you live in California, we had real IDs. So what was that for? Why do we have driver's license? Then we had to get a digital or a real ID. Then soon we got to get a digital ID. You know what I mean? And the thing about digital ID is, if a lot of people get it and a lot of people support it and a lot of people, you know, just have it in general, like, it's going to be concerning for people that don't want it, because you're going to be stuck in this, like, this very bad place. You're not going to be able to know what's going on. You would just be in the worst place of your life, I guess you would say. You would not be doing well. I mean, I'm sure you could survive like that, but I'm just saying that, like, as time goes on, as things get more improved, it's going to get worse and worse and worse for people that don't have digital ID. And the Vietnam stuff, the fact that they literally canceled 89 million people. And again, I think Vietnam is like a cashless, or like I don't know fully, but I'll definitely screenshot it and put it up here. But they're like cashless. Like, they don't have a lot of cash or something like that. I don't know. But still, it's pretty interesting. If they could just do that to 89 million, imagine in UK and Canada, Africa, Nigeria, whatever, China, Russia, they could just be like, see you later, brother. See you later. Ta-cha. 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 See you later, buddy. Get your buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you know, a lot of this stuff is concerning, all the digital IDs and, you know, knowing about your privacy, about where you live, your biometrics, your photos, your fingerprint, your blood. You know what I mean? To travel everywhere, to go somewhere. It's just a wild time, man. And I hope people wake up. And I'm not gonna be making these videos all the time. Like I'm a variety channel, but this is something I wanted to like dive a little deeper into and kind of like share with you. And I really hope other people talk about this more. People like experts. Like there's experts out there that are worried. They are worried. Like real experts, like professionals, and also people in the whatever, the politics stuff, the Senate stuff, right? There's overall there's a lot of people that are concerned, and the people that are not concerned, that's crazy to me. I would be, because there's no freedom in what's happening, and it's just not. But overall, this is your boy A1 Solution. Make sure you like the video, comment down below, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell notification. Check out my other videos. I got a couple videos coming out. I got a costume reveal for Halloween, which is great. I can't wait to reveal that. It's crazy. I think we're gonna do it in a couple days. I've got half of it done already. You guys got to get the other bottom part of it. So, really cool. First time I've ever done a costume in a long time, so this is really fun. I can't wait. And hopefully everyone has a great day. Hopefully everyone stays safe. This is your boy A1 Solution. That is me. Ta-cha, ta-cha, ta-cha. But, I hope everyone does well. Have a great day. Have a great dinner. Have a great week. See you in my next video. Like, subscribe. See you later. Goodbye.